All right, we're back into it. I don't know what I'm doing with my eyebrows there. Anyway, welcome back. So you approached the lady with the hopes, the centaur lady, with the hopes of finding out stuff from her. So she finishes up her work and kind of turns towards you. Yes, are you my next appointment?
We don't have an appointment, actually.
He's gonna take a look around. Are you sure it's something that I can help you with, and what's going on? Why are you here? Who are you, and why are you looking towards me?
We're trying to find information about possibly getting a caravan across the desert.
And this is not the place to go to for that.
Could you tell us where we could go?
Sursi's the only place that has caravans.
How far is that from here?
Quite a ways.
Is it walkable?
Yes.
Is there a faster method to get there?
No.
Very cut, dry, and to the point.
Look,
respect that.
I'd say you could go by horseback, but there aren't a lot of horses in this area, and very few of my people are very respectful for the for others that would ride horses in the area. Sorry to say, it's the entire, she kind of like mentions down towards her lower legs. We in the merchant groups tend to be a little bit more understanding, but not all of us are. As we're related to both of you, I guess.
Understood. Maybe, I'll look to Max, maybe we could talk to some of the merchants and see if any of them are going to Xerxes.
I know one.
Let's give it a shot. Maybe we can hitch a ride or something.
If you're looking to travel to Sursi, you could also hire escorts there, at least part of the way, through the Greenlands. Is that what
that usually cost?
Depends. If you're looking just for if you're looking for full merchant caravans with wagons and stuff, you probably need more members. I estimate you probably need about two or three escorts per wagon. If you're looking for just individuals, if you yourselves are just traveling across and like an escort, maybe 1, 2 would be fine enough. For how long it takes to get here from Sursi, I'd say 5 gold per escort. That's if you want someone that's actually trained if something goes wrong. If you want just a guide, you probably can only hire one of them, and it would cost you probably a little less, maybe 3. They know their way there, but they probably will abandon you the first sign of trouble. Just as a warning, our people tend to be loyal to those that hire us, but we're not stupid. Our laws are simple. Fight a fight you know you can win.
Understood. Could you tell us who we could contact here?
Sure, I could arrange something if you need some guards.
More, it would be nice to have someone who knows the lay of the land.
Well, there's plenty of us that know the area around here. We are from here.
Any help we would greatly appreciate.
She's just gonna turn like halfway around, turn her body halfway around and kind of point direction. It's that way.
Thank you. That's all we required, madam.
That's all we needed. Thank you very much.
Good luck on your own then.
Have a good day.
I look at Claude and I'm just like, man, I bet she really doesn't get that many appointments, huh?
As someone else comes in and it seems to be her next appointment. That you butt.
I throw my arms up in the air like, oh.
Wait, I want to make a perception check and just see if I can overhear a little bit of what they're talking about, to figure out what she actually does, and how far off the mark were we being, basically.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you. Go ahead and roll the perception. Okay. Yeah. You get the sense that she seems to actually be in charge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she's more gets all the merchants. So she was a good person.
Oh,
to
she was the right
contact.
person to talk to. You just were not asking her the correct questions.
Questions, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we'll go in the direction she pointed us.
All right.
As Liz's head got really big.
Mm-hmm. So, did you get us an escort across the Greenlands?
We have an idea of who to talk to now.
Who?
The lady.
She pointed you in the direction of Sursi. She thought you just were going to walk there on your own. That's what you implied to her.
No, I was saying we wanted someone who had the lay of the land.
She
I thought
does!
she pointed to a person.
No! She said we all do!
Alright, well, what?
Okay, I completely misunderstood
Yeah,
that.
and then you're like...
I did too.
Yeah, like, can you show us the way there? And I'm like, oh, to Sursi? That way. That's what you said, so I'm like...
No, I said, can you tell us who can take us there? We just need someone to show us the lay of the land.
And when you said show us the way around, it's like we can all tell you what the area is.
She's one of those people.
Yeah. She said she could arrange a guide if she said, I can arrange stuff for you. And then when you didn't say, yes, please arrange stuff for us, she assumed that you didn't need those things of guides or escorts.
And I'll turn around and wait in line again.
All right. Oh, you're back. Hi. Look, I got another meeting coming up.
We would like to have someone show us the way.
All right. Just wait outside. I'll see if I can get someone to come and be a guide for you.
Thank you. I do apologize.
Do you just need a guide or do you need escorts too?
Just the guide would be great.
Fine.
Thank you. I'll head back out and let him know that we are going to wait here, and someone will be along to be our guide.
You'll kind of wait for like a few hours actually, before a centaur man dressed in kind of like leathers and stuff. He kind of walks up with a long spear. He kind of puts it down. You can see there's like a bow kind of like strapped around his back that he can quickly put off. You can see he's got a couple scars and stuff. He'll be like, Kalia said that you need a guide.
Yes. We're trying to get to Xerxes.
I'm Tolan. I can lead you that way. 3 gold for the escort. 10 gold if you want me to fight with you.
During the time we were waiting, could we have gotten everyone together?
Sure.
Good, because Kazran has some news for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And with the price, I'll look at them.
Up to you if you want me to pay either or.
I mean, I think we can handle ourselves if you want to save some cash.
I've not been one for splurging or being too spendthrift on various situations. He looks capable. Probably knows about the various beasts and dangers in this area more than we do. I wouldn't be against paying for him to be involved with this. Unfortunately, he is more the mercenary type, I believe, but his people are known to be quite loyal once they've sworn allegiance. So if we do pay him, he probably would fight for us regardless of the safety of himself.
Then maybe that would be for the best. An extra hand is always good.
I feel probably what he implies is that if we just pay him the minimum, he would not be putting him...
He would leave if trouble came.
Trouble that couldn't be handled, as they say.
Yes.
Mr. Tolan, yes, we've discussed it, and we are willing to hire you on for 10 gold. Here you go. I hope, it's the... There's probably coins from every kingdom. He'll pull out coins that are from, probably Carrie recognized them. They're from, he's probably been using a lot of coins from Benalia, right now. Because they have one of the, Orvada and Benalia probably have the more standard gold. But other kingdoms probably have their own, too. So he's probably have a mixture of both of them. Anyway.
Yeah.
Fine. Is everybody here? Are we waiting on anybody?
We're still waiting on someone.
I'm pretty sure we're here.
Hi.
No, we're
All
still
right.
waiting.
I'll,
Who are we waiting on?
Snaza,
Snaza,
Who?
yeah. Remember Snaza?
the kobold. Look, just please do this for me, man. Please just let me have this.
I have no problem as long as he can be civil with Max. And
Yes,
Max,
Max
no
is-
probing.
Max, he said that you are probably a better person than he originally thought, at least a little.
Really? I'm flattered.
He
Max,
also
you're not
thinks we
allowed
might
to
be.
talk to Snaza, by the way.
He also
What?
he also thinks we might be able to get a group rate for the caravan
Oh,
to get, from Sursi.
that's awesome. Wait, is the guy near us right now or no?
he's over at his, stand where he's been selling stuff.
Can I walk back to him for a second?
I'm coming with.
You
'cause
now
I ain't-
see that,
No, I want to do it alone.
You bought a couple of things, so now he's brought out other things. He has an old rusted helmet out now, and what looks to be a tiny bonsai tree of some kind of thing. Like one of those tiny trees and like a
Get these things.
You don't want to know.
Hey, Snaza?
Oh, Mask Man! Hello!
Hey, I just wanted to apologize about earlier. It's kind of a bad habit I have. Thanks for helping out my friends.
Yes.
And I look forward to working with you.
Oh, yes, like the goblin said. Yes, okay, let me pack up. He throws all this stuff into this, backpack, and kind of, this backpack, which is obviously quite large, is probably set for, a medium person, and he kind of throws it over his back as he kind of, struggles with it. He kind of looks around, and he's like, hey, you there! I need discount for not taking up extra days in, tent. Traveling now. Oh, you got guide. Cool. Oh, Poland, very great. Expensive. Oh.
I love this kobold so much.
I'm sure if you want, I can ask one of my more.
What? Oh, discount. he yells at them until they give him a couple gold back. Okay,
if you
we're
want.
ready to go.
Okay. I was gonna say if you want, I can ask one of my very athletic friends to help carry that bag. If
Wait. He's reaching around. He pulls out like a mask that looks for a medium-sized creature. You want new mask? You like mask? Yes.
My current mask is a bit personal, but I do appreciate it.
Okay. He puts it back.
Hey, Kaz.
Yeah.
Maybe you can put wheels on his backpack for him. He might really like it.
That's a good idea.
He seems fine with holding the backpack.
Might be more of an in for Kaz and just trying to help.
That's true.
I appreciate the help. I do. Good tip. I'll think about it. I might offer it to him when we're hanging out.
Alright. I guess that's all of you. Come on. Alright, you'll begin the long trek across the Greenlands. As I said, the Greenlands tend to be, they are just large fields. A lot of them.
I think Linz is trying to get your attention.
What's up? Yeah, Waitress?
I want to say hi to the man.
Okay.
So goofy.
Which man? The tiny man or the large man?
The horseman.
Yeah. Okay. Don't see many of your kind this far south.
How is it like being a horseman?
Oh God.
How's it like being a not a horse person?
It really sucks sometimes.
As we walk and talk.
He'll just go, and keep going. Alright, yeah. You'll begin your journey. The first leg of it will be a couple of days. You can... He'll have brought his own kind of a tent thing to set up that he seems very good at kind of throwing together. That seems like probably like a one-person tent for centaurs kind of thing. So it's a long tent. So it kind of can kind of lay down in there. The rest of you, I don't think you have tents and you're sleeping under the stars.
Yes.
Do you brush your tail?
As much as I brush my own hair, how much do you brush your hair?
I don't remember the last time I brushed.
It's a rat's nest on her head.
Here's a hint, not enough.
You'll notice that Snaza will pull out a tent from his backpack and set it up.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised you didn't try to sell Wintress a brush.
Uh-huh.
Does Snaza have lizard hair?
He doesn't actually have any. Let me check it.
Does he have any frills?
No.
Because sometimes kobolds have hair.
Yeah, they don't have hair in this one. The Crimson Kobolds. There's 3 types of kobolds from the Caravan. The Crimson ones, which are a little bit more, I would call them feral of their group, actually have some hair on them. But he is of Carekeep, though there's Crookshanks too. So there's 3 types of kobolds.
Okay.
Do you brush your scales?
When I get a chance to take a deep and relaxing hot bath, I scrub down. Keep stuff out of ridges. Other than that, much better than your inefficient hairs. Because you have to comb them all and stuff and keep out all the junk.
Do you shed?
Do you?
Yes.
Yeah. Hair sheds.
See? All things shed.
Hair sometimes just gets burnt off too.
Do you like...
See? That's why hair bad.
You're like lizard, right?
Legends tell that we of kobolds are ancient descendant of dragon and goblin. I don't know if legends are true. That is at least what Prasha has told us. Our great and powerful god, dragon, who has descended upon our people and has taken care of us.
Oh. Because I was wondering, because some lizards eat their own skin after they shed. I want to know if y'all did that, but I guess...
Oh, that's gross! Why would you... Do you eat your own hair after you shed it?
No, but
Some
other
people-
animals do.
Weirdos.
I know! I think Kaz would probably,
I
eat
don't.
someone else's skin.
No.
If he could?
No. Don't speak for me like that.
He's gonna reach into his bag and kind of pull out what looks to be a small stool and put it down around I guess a campfire that you have kind of thing.
Oh, I
It's
set up the campfire. I definitely set up the campfire. Are you kidding me? I have so much oil.
Actually, I actually want to ask Schnaz a question.
Yes, as he's pulling out something kind of a grate to put out of the fire and a kettle and a couple of metal cups.
You don't happen to have a blanket for sale, do you?
Oh, blanket. Let me see. He kind of reaches, he kind of rummages a little bit. Let us see. I have, ooh, this is very nice. Traditional, Shanoduin, ceremony blanket. Yes, I got one of those.
How much?
Ooh, let's see here. Normal blanket pricing in Greece for having ceremonial and being very traditional and being handmade. 8 silver.
Make it 7, you got a deal.
I can do 7. Thank you for the business.
Thank you.
I have a bedroll, so I'm all snuggled up.
Oh, I have a bedroll and everything too. I just want to cover myself completely while I sleep, so if I change while I sleep, I don't freak the two new people out.
But
And
like, you're
probably
so weird, Claude. Like, cover your entire body when you're sleeping. That's just also very weird.
Let us see.
It's like
He's gonna pull
it's like
out.
a funeral shroud.
So you'll
No,
see.
it's like
Yeah.
bury you.
You'll see Snaza take out this kind of like sack of something from his bag then, and then he'll like, it looks like he'll kind of open it up, and he'll pull something out, and he'll kind of crush it up into the pot, which he's put some water into it as he kind of heats it up over the fire, and then he'll pour it into like a cup then and start sipping down on it. Ah!
what have you made yourself there, Snaza?
Oh! It is, Kazgan.
Kazgan.
Gesundheit. type.
Not sure I've heard of Kazgan before.
Here!
Have
Well,
I heard of
instead of
Kazgan
Kaz ran, Kaz can. So.
It's with a C though. Kazgan. Here, try! He'll pour you a cup, throw it to you.
Yeah, I'll try it.
It's strange and bitter and kind of strong.
As we've established, I have a weird lack of a sense of taste due to living on Shiv.
You can sort of taste it a little bit, actually.
Oh.
He made coffee.
Secret ingredient is this, as you kind of like open up a bag, and you see like beetles in there. Dried king beetles.
It's not coffee.
Does it get you high?
It's beetle coffee.
It's beetle coffee. You dry the beetle, you crush them up, and then it becomes like a powder-like substance that acts like an instant coffee to him.
Kind of like beetle stuff.
It's beetle stuff.
No,
Yeah,
beetle snuff, I said.
Oh, beetle snuff. Okay.
Ferengis.
I'm happily drinking it.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
No, can't say that.
Freshly juiced beetle.
Looking gross. No, I'm drinking it. I'm drinking it.
You'll enjoy some beetle coffee.
At some point, I want to ritual cast Identify on the rock.
It doesn't really, it's not really a magic item, so it really won't work. You get the same sense that, like, Claude had, that it just seems to have, think of it like as a store of magic in it. In this case, store of mana, as how he describes it. You're pretty sure it is red mana.
Basically, residual magic's sunk into it a bit.
Yes.
And that's what makes it glow.
Yeah, something happened that the energy got basically caught in the crystal as it was being formed.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Because
there aren't many natural, like, well springs of mana energy in places. At most, it kind of, like, naturally seeps into territories. Like places like Shiv and Bogarden, they are tainted by red mana, but it kind of leaks in there slowly, kind of thing. It's like, it's part of the land and everything, the energy source. Getting an actual, like, huge burst of it, most times that kind of thing occurs, especially in those areas, would be things like volcanic eruptions that kind of burst it forth.
Basically, you got yourself a rock that has light cast on it.
Hey, look, I'm red mana. I am a red mana individual. This is fine. This is great.
It could have other uses, you're just not sure off the top of your
No,
head.
I think I'm going to hold on to it.
eat it.
If you break it up, if one of us takes it and then breaks it open when Kaz isn't around, can we summon him?
No.
If we take it and eat it, what happens?
You poop out a Kaz.
That's not how goblins are born.
Are you sure?
No.
We've clearly established Kaz had a mother. And
I did. I had a
And
bad
she ate a
childhood.
red crystal and pooped him out.
Look, I had a bad childhood. My siblings ate each other. It wasn't
You blew up
great.
some people.
Blew up a few people.
I mean, you do have something in common with Snaza. The siblings don't eat each other, but their god eats lots of them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we'll bond over siblings being eaten.
Uh-huh.
No.
Hungry gods.
Bonding over dragon overlords.
Oh, we could totally bond over dragon overlords.
Yeah.
No, but I'm going to spend my time. I'm
Now-
definitely going to be spending most of this trip getting to know Snaza.
Mm-hmm.
Wink.
I'm gonna go hide under my blankets.
Okay. You'll all manage to pass the night and pass through the days as your journey continues. The journey actually is relatively uninterrupted. Occasionally you'll see Tolan kind of like stop the group from traveling, and like he'll like kind of like move off into an area to check something out, or like it looks like he'll check some kind of tracks and stuff, and like he diverts you a couple of times off the main kind of path, it seems, to avoid the dangers of the field.
Tolan, if you don't mind my asking, what are we avoiding?
Generally speaking, the most dangerous things are the creatures that hunt on the land itself. My people tend to be fast enough to avoid them. Unfortunately, I don't think your people are that fast enough to do so.
No, that's a fair assumption. Yeah.
He is short.
I am short. I can move. I can fucking book it, but I am short.
Usually I would, when I'm going to a place, I go pretty straightforward. Also, we tend to stay in mostly groups. Only one like myself that has trained to be a specialized hunter and tracker tends to be brave enough to go out on their own. The behemoths and the worms are usually the top predators, though there are a few species of large feline in the area.
Me, kitty.
No, not Kitty. Not Kitty.
No, kitty, that's my pie.
Most of the time they feed on the horned beasts that roam it, just as we hunt them oftentimes for food. But we also have specialized gardens hidden in places. We've learned to raise amongst the grasses certain types of plants that actually can stay well hidden amongst them. Occasionally you have some things trample them, but we have ways of putting up warnings to keep them out. And then we usually leave a couple to tend them while the main groups travel. Now, we're not all nomadic, but there are nomadic groups amongst us that still keep moving across the grasslands, as our ancestors did. In times of war, which there have been in this region, we've all been called together.
Interesting.
What's your favorite part of being how you are? Like, your job?
I can ask you the same thing. What's the favorite part about being your type of being?
No, the job.
Oh, the job,
Like-
you mean? I thought you were asking me another question about being a centaur.
Oh, no, I already asked you that. Why would I ask you another question?
I don't know. You seem very strange. Nice, but strange.
Thank you!
Stranger
Look.
danger.
My job is one that's needed, but also is one that is unfortunate. We of the hunters can meet back with the clan groups and stuff, but we are also outcasts. We have forsaken our families for our jobs, and they have forsaken us.
So you're lonely.
No. We chose this life, and eventually we will either leave the wilds and settle down in
That
one of the
doesn't mean
settlements.
you're not lonely, mister.
God.
It's okay. You can...
You're a strange one. I'll be quiet. As he kind of put his hand up. There's dangers about. And you'll kind
I'll
of...
be quiet just for you.
He'll keep leading you on. Eventually, though, you'll actually kind of exit out of the kind of area that you've been in the green zones. And you'll kind of move into a region that the grass on it kind of becomes a little more scrubby. It kind of goes a little shorter. It becomes a little drier, and you can kind of see that you're approaching on your right side are mountains in the distance.
Love Mountain.
We are exiting the Greenlands now. I can take you to the edge of the mountain ranges. It'll be up to you to head to the Sursi yourself. The Mesa is its own place, and our people do not usually travel that far.
How far are we from Sursi?
Probably 2 days' journey. I can accompany you for about another day, maybe a day and a half. The last half day will be up to you. You'll be... We're skirting the edge of the desert. The scrublands here mean that we're heading towards the desert lands. If we were to head that way, to the west, we would head directly into the desert. The grass gives way to nothing more than sand and barren earth.
Understood. We appreciate your help, though.
Mm-hmm. I describe the land here a little bit like African savanna-y, kind of like that kind of mixture of like it's a little drier, definitely. You'll go...
A mixture of red and green mana.
Sure.
Listen, you said mountains. That's red mana.
Deserts are colorless, though. You can also tap them to do 1 damage to target attacking creature.
Yeah.
What happened to my tap the GM?
You fucking nerd.
You come
Then
up
you
you come up and do this to my shoulder, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's one reason. That's one meaning for that.
I thought everyone dies if we tap the DM.
Possibly.
Tap the DM for infinite damage.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want me to, I totally will deal infinite damage to you. I'm totally okay with this. Anyway. So. You'll go for another day and a half, accompanied by your guide. And at the end of it, you'll kind of like, the mountains which were to your east will actually kind of like move away, and you'll sort of kind of move over to the south. You'll actually kind of turn and kind of move in closer to a little bit of the coastline as this kind of scrubland continues. You'll actually kind of go up into a little bit of a rise, where you can kind of see off far into the distance. The few of you that have good eyes can kind of see where you think it transitions into the desert. Like maybe like a dozen miles away. Pretty far off, but you can kind of see it. Right. This is as far as I go. Good luck to you all. You're a strange group, but you're at least smart enough to listen to me.
Thank you, and good travels to you.
Yes.
Before I leave you, Mr. Toland, just remember, if you need me, I'm always there for you, okay?
Right. Sure. He'll kind of just like pat you on the shoulder and be like, there. Anyway, I'm leaving.
You be safe out there.
Uh-huh.
And make sure you cook your food all the way.
And eat your oranges or you're gonna get scurvy.
No one knows that joke, Joe. No one knows it.
I know.
Anyway.
I just had to say it.
I know you do. Anyway. Okay. You find yourselves alone now.
Well, no, our good boy Snaz is with us.
Well, safe for Snaz. That's true.
Don't worry, Snaz, I'll protect you.
Okay.
We need to make checks. Is that what you're hinting at?
I didn't hint at that, but I could hint at that.
But with you saying you're all alone now, that's why I was just like, do we need to make some kind of checks?
I mean, you really don't know where you're going, so a check might be helpful. You know it's, like, that away.
I want to know where we're going.
Let's all do survival.
You don't want me to do survival.
I did it anyway with my 0 modifier. Got a ding dang 4.
All right.
Apparently, Carrie is the leader, who's like, everybody's like, no, I think it's that way. No, it's that way. You're like...
I'm distracted.
You're pointing behind us.
I am preoccupied right now, okay?
I broke it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
It go down the hole.
Alright, so, Carrie...
We follow Carrie.
Yeah. You know what way to go.
I can't believe that Carrie's the one that knows where to go.
You read it in a book once.
Apparently.
Apparently, I studied some maps while I was at college.
You're a wizard. It's fine. It happens. Divination, you know, bullshit like that.
I'm not a divination wizard yet.
What kind of wizard are you?
I'm not a type of wizard yet.
Oh, I thought you picked that level 1. My bad.
No, it's level 2 or 3. I forget.
Oh.
I think it's 3. Anyway, I lead.
Okay.
I follow. Who gets out of the way?
So you'll lead the way deeper into the scrublands, and you'll actually, like... It'll actually, in a half a day, you'll kind of come over a ridge, and you'll kind of see... you can see, actually, the great Sursi Mesa. It is massive. This is like it is like a massive mesa that is miles across. Probably like dozens of miles across in size. Kind of separating out an area. You can see there's actually a small settlement that seems to be at the edge of it.
I guess that's where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
You'll come across, there seems to be like some rough farmlands around, and it kind of leads into a small, what looks like village. It's a human village. They seem to be going about their days. Most of them will kind of tip their hats to you kind of as you're traveling.
Pretty good.
You can see that there's like a small inn and tavern here, called the Golden Grass.
Grass?
Golden grass, not green grass.
Hey,
It's-
maybe there are some good drugs there.
It's next to these are like pretty simple wooden buildings, seemingly made from the. This area seems a little lusher here too, so there's a little bit more trees. There's still not that many trees, but there's a little bit more. So it seems like they've carved out a nice area, gotten a bunch of trees, made a little bit of wood, kind of things. Next to it seems to be a small trading hut, probably like the main place to sell stuff in town, or to sell your goods to if you are looking to like make a trade. And there is like a town hall nearby.
Well, maybe we
there's
should
also
stop.
a small shrine here that you will identify to Serra.
Ah, that one angel lady.
Mm-hmm. The one that Radiant technically believes in as her goddess.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should stop at the inn. It's been a few days' travel. I'm sure we could all use a little rest, and maybe we can find out about caravans there as well.
I would appreciate some rest. That is, yes.
You just want a bed.
Shut up. I like shoot you like a good-natured look. Like, yeah, I do.
I wouldn't mind going to the inn. They might have information.
Yeah, y'all go to the end. I'm going over there.
There's a couple of like if you go to the inn kind of bar area, you'll see that there's like a little like kind of like tavern area. There's a couple of tables set up. There's not many people at it because you're kind of arriving like mid-afternoon. There's a couple of looks like farmers who are already done their jobs for the day, getting drinks and some food. There seems to be a group of people playing cards that seem to have set up here. Other than that, it seems quite laid back. You'll see like the bar wench is kind of sitting down at one of the tables and just is like, it looks like she's reading a small book and not paying much attention. The guy behind the bar is got his back to everybody, and he's just like kind of like, he looks like he's taking down like bottles of stuff and like polishing them right now, like he's like cleaning up the bottle racks behind him kind of thing. No one seems to pay attention when you walk in.
I'll sit down at the bar.
I wanted to check out the shopping area outside.
It's a very general goods store. It probably has a lot. It has a lot of stuff that you'd probably need in a small farming village. At most, it also has a few weapons, a few bits of religious paraphernalia. Other than that, not a lot.
What's the paraphernalia?
Probably like a couple small books that probably have like hymns and prayers to Serra. A little like statuette of her likeness, a couple like amulets that you can like have like.
What does Serra look like in the statue?
Angelic figure, female angelic figure.
Does it remind me of Radiant at all?
The fact that it's angelic, yes.
I want it.
Okay. Are you a follower of the faith? I did not think many of your people did follow the faith.
No, there's just like, I know someone who has the fluffy wings, and I thought that she might like this fluffy wing.
What?
Exactly,
Well, normally I only trade to those that are followers of it. Look, I'm sorry, ma'am. If you're looking for just some general trade, yes, but that is for people that are followers of Serra.
But she is.
All right.
Like,
well, bring her in. Oh, you're trying to give it to us as a gift. Oh,
yeah,
I see.
because she really loves her,
Huh. Well,
And she doesn't really have any trinkets from her because she's from somewhere else. And
were you planning on heading deeper into the Mesa, visiting the cathedral?
Yes, actually. She's gonna go visit there because she's, like, trying to figure out things, and she's really nice.
Ah, I see. You're accompanying a friend on a pilgrimage. Well, good more on you. Sure. If you want to purchase that, it's one of our finest craftsmanship around here. 4 gold.
Sure. Here.
Mm-hmm. Well, blessings of Serra be upon your friend, and you for being such a good friend.
Thank you. I hope you have blessed days too. Is that right? Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good try. And if you need anything else, we're right here. Good luck on your pilgrimage. I guess you're staying at the inn?
Yes, and maybe we'll get to meet my my friend one day. Maybe she'll come.
Tell the barkeep in there, he's also the innkeep, and my brother, that you're a pilgrimage, and he'll give you a small discount on a place. Trust me on that one.
Okay, I will.
Excellent.
Thank you. I hope you have a nice night. I know it's getting late, and you're going to go have dinner soon, and it's probably going to be really good.
Because it's mid-afternoon.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the rest of you, you saunter up to the bar. The man, as you kind of like get his attention, he's like, hello, visitors. Welcome to the Golden Grass. Not many people come out this way. Where are you coming from?
That's a loaded question.
We were at a merchant's port of sorts. Not necessarily near the ocean, but to the south. Yeah.
How far south?
DM, how far south?
How many days did we travel?
You're in the Greenlands.
Okay.
We were in the Greenlands. Several days, in fact.
Okay. Yeah, not many folks come up this way from the down south. A couple traders do, but usually they head into the desert a little bit or something. We don't get much trade up through the town here.
Is this Sursi?
Oh, no. Sorry. We're close to Sursi here. You have to get up on the mesa to get to Sursi.
How many days travel would you say it is?
Ooh. There's a couple of trails out to the north, up into the mesa. Maybe about a day's journey from here. You're not too far.
That's good. Do you also provide boarding here?
Oh, yes. Got a big communal room upstairs, though, unfortunately. Not individual rooms. If you don't mind sharing in it, we just have some areas you can set up. If you need bedrolls, if you have bedrolls, you can set them up. If you need some cots, we got a couple of cots you can set up. There's a nice fire up there. Little place to little cards and stuff. You just have to, unfortunately, just got to share it. If you don't mind.
So no private rooms.
Sorry, no.
Damn it. That's fine.
Poor Kaz. How much to stay the night?
Oh, only 5 copper per individual.
They're gonna make a buttload off us.
But if you want to include some meals with it, we can get you some dinner now and some breakfast in the morning. That'll be a silver piece, though. It'll be nothing fancy, but it's what we got around here. Does not include any ale, but it gets on you fresh water from our well that you want.
So basically 9 silver it's gonna cost. Almost a gold.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got a lot of people. I look towards our generous benefactor.
Stop exploiting that man.
Oh,
we don't have it much longer.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah, have a gold.
And well, he still also has to pay us.
Have another gold round of drinks on everyone.
Thank you.
Sure.
We are extorting this man.
Listen, we're doing him a service of providing him in-journey entertainment.
They have actually a kind of a very simple mead they offer here.
Ooh, I like good mead.
Yeah, so like a honey wine. And they'll kind of like offer around to everyone. They're like the people that are eating are like going to be like but the round of people on the table are like, because they're the only other people here, they're going to kind of hold up the glass and be like, hey, they're excited, but it's not like like cheers from the crowd because there's like 6 other people here.
Right.
Waitress, you'll walk in to like hey.
Hey.
I hand Waitress a glass of mead.
Oh, thank you. I'll walk up to the bar. Hi, Mr. General Store brother.
Oh, you met my brother next door. Yeah. When I inherited the family business, he still wanted to do something in the town and had an acumen for business. Started up the place.
That was a guy. I thought it was a girl.
I think the gender was never specified.
Gender was never specified directly.
I thought that was your sister. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
but...
yeah, he looks a little feminine. It's okay.
Nice.
But look,
pretty face and
this.
young.
He is really pretty. Like, not you're pretty too, but in a different way.
I always told him he should get into the clergy, become a priest or something. But no, wanted to stay in town and provide some equitable business for us. Grow the town a little bit.
He has some pretty nice church stuff. I know because I got. This
You a follower of the faith?
Yes. And we're on a pilgrimage. All those friends.
He's just been kind of like half paying attention to all of you, and then he'll actually like when he's like takes a look over you when he mentions pilgrimage, he'll realize Radiance there and like, oh, your holiness. Oh, I see, you're accompanying some believers to the great chapel. No. I'm accompanying them on their journeys, whether they travel to the Great Chapel. No, I'm not directly in the
Yes, Your Holiness, and I hand out the statue to her.
Oh, this is very nice. Oh, Jesus. Oh boy. I guess I'll go. Let me. Oh boy.
I have sparkles in my eyes staring at Radiant.
This is a fun
You like
lie
it?
you're putting her in.
Let me go put my stuff down upstairs. Then I will go talk at the shrine about Our Lady and her great blessings upon this village. And then we'll worry about accompanying the rest of my friends to somewhere other than here. Great.
I give Radiant a thumbs up.
She's just gonna give give Wintress a look that Wintress will not understand at all, but everybody else is like, why have you done this to me?
God.
I'm just also happy that she liked my gift. At least I think she liked my gift.
She is an angel of Serra. She's just one that's not, like, high
Half
tier.
vampire.
She's
half vampire.
Well,
She's a vampiric angel of Serra.
that just gives her black mana. Look, Look, her mom went through some shit, and her father was really evil,
But then he became good.
For like 3 seconds after he was dead.
That's more than some people get in a lifetime.
It's that entire, a repentant, and then it's finally when his soul was set free, her soul was able to meet with his, and then the love that he had for her finally broke through as the two of them went into the afterlife kind of thing. And Radiant was born from that bits of love. In life, she could never give in to, the love he had for her kind of thing.
She's a vampire.
No. Technically, she just went through a lot of crap, that angel. I mean, a lot of crap. Like Phyrexians messing with you kind of crap.
Oh, buddy, don't let me forget to text you about the angel in my campaign is going through more crap.
Yeah. But anyway, so, why don't we take our second break here, as Radiant now has been put on the spot of probably, saying something at their shrine to a bunch of people.
Boy.
She's probably the first angel that's visited this town in forever. In ever.
Never.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh crap. It's like, I just want to be under the radar, going into Serra territory. But anyway, if you need a snack, if you need a drink, if you need you want to use the restroom, go do it, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Wintress just wanted to be a nice little friend and give her a gift.
You did give her a gift. You just...
And a curse.
And a curse.